Ready to take your tech startup idea to the next level, but unsure of how to get started? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we're diving into the final 5 steps that will take you from idea to launching a tech product in the market. We'll cover everything from developing your data room to building your first product and fundraising. Before we get started, remember that you do not have to build your tech company alone. There are a ton of great resources out there like TechAF to help support you along the way. All right, we are catching up with step 5, which is developing your data room. You may be asking yourself, Kristen, what is a data room? I've never heard about this. And the reason is it's not as popular as you may think, but is something essential that you can do to benefit yourself and any future stakeholders that helps you stand out and look super polished. You want to think about your data room as being a replacement to the old and tired business plan when we think about a 20-page document that no one's ever going to read. Your data room contains essential information about your business that you can share with internal stakeholders, such as team members, and external stakeholders such as investors or development teams. Initially, your data room should contain an executive summary, a founder story, outline of your team, visual aids that describe what your product is and how it works, as well as any presentations around your business and or product. Once you have that data room started, you can move over to step 6, building your prototype. So at this point, you have a validated idea because you've done your customer discovery and a solid plan to move forward. It is time to bring your product to life, and there's no better way to do it than building your own clickable prototype. I'm going to insert a really big pro tip here, which is keep it basic AF. Not talking no bells and whistles. This should just be a quick rendering of what your product does and how your different users interact with it. Tools like Figma are perfect here and a great way to be able to drag and drop different elements to display how your users are going to be interacting with your innovative solution. The prototype is the first model of your product that you are using to get feedback from potential stakeholders like customers or development team. Once you've built that clickable prototype, we're going to move to step 7, which is testing and iterating. It's important to keep in mind that the goal of the prototype is not to put something in market, but test the viability with key stakeholders such as your potential customers. You want to put it in the hands of your customers and developers to really test out the feasibility. Observe how they're interacting with it. Are customers getting stuck? Are they excited about certain things? Is the solution solving their problem? In this step, it's really important to gather feedback for the purpose of iterating and enhancing your product. And most importantly, you really want to understand, are these features something that your target customers are willing to pay for? Now, once you're feeling good, you know that you've got customers that are willing to pay for your features. This is when you're going to move into step 8, legalities and IP. So, newsflash, I'm not a lawyer, but I am here to tell you to seek proper representation and counsel when it comes to protecting the IP of your innovative solution. Here, you're going to want to consult with legal expertise to do certain things like register your business, trademark your brand, and explore opportunities to patent your tech. Step 9 is all about building your tech and starting to fundraise. In all honesty, these 2 topics deserve their own videos, which is why you should subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so that you're notified for any future videos. When we talk about building, you want to think about building a minimum sellable product. This is a product that does not have all of the bells and whistles and contains the minimal amount of features that you have validated with your customers that they will be willing to pay for your solution. But Kristen, why are you always focused on customers being willing to pay for it? Well, I'm here to tell you the free models don't work. And in order to build a successful company these days, you really want to focus on value. And that's value that your target customers are willing to pay for. So going back to the build, especially if you're a non-technical founder, you're going to want to assume the position of leading or managing your tech team and or going the no-code route. The key here is to be really intentional with your team and who you choose to work with. When it comes to funding, there are so many options available to you, ranging from what we call bootstrapping all the way to raising the traditional venture capital that we typically see in tech. These are not all easy paths, and you really want to understand the difference of dilutive and non dilutive funding. Deciding on the best funding strategy involves understanding all the different options that are available to you, doing your research on applicable funds for your industry or problem you're solving, and coming up with a solid plan on how to get in front of the right people. My best advice to you, especially when it comes to funding your business, don't give away equity to anyone you do not want to be in a long term relationship with. This includes any co founder, investor, team members, or supporters that you give equity away to. So now you know all the essential steps. Are you motivated to take action and turn your idea into reality? Make sure you subscribe to our channel for the latest videos available to women wanting to create money making businesses and products customers love so that we can live life on our own terms. See you next time.